Hi friends, today our topic is DWDM. DWDM multiplexing is a process of combining two or more signals together based on space, time or wavelength division in order to increase the amount of information. DWDM network basically consists of core, distribution and access network. Multiplexing is a process of combining two or more signals together based on space, time or wavelength division in order to increase the amount of information. The DWDM network basically consists of core, distribution and access network. The DWDM signals with specific wavelengths are multiplexed into a fiber for transmission. The DWDM signals with specific wavelength are multiplexed into a fiber for transmission. Why we need DWDM? It is max capacity very limited. We need to use maximum from a fiber. As it is max capacity very limited, we need to use maximum from a fiber. Definition of DWDM: DWDM is transmission technology by which we can transmit different wavelengths in a single fiber, by which we can utilize max bandwidth by optical fiber. DWDM is transmission technology by which we can transmit different wavelengths in a single fiber, by which we can utilize max bandwidth by optical fiber. DWDM improves fiber capacity. It improves fiber capacity. There are many bands in optical signals. First band is O band, that is original. Its wavelength range is 1260 to 1360 nanometer. Second is E band, extended 1360 to 1460 nanometer. S band, short wavelength 1460 to 1530 nanometer. C band, conventional area window 1530 to 1565 nanometer. L band, long wavelength 1565 to 1625 nanometer. U band, ultra long wavelength 1625 to 1675 nanometer. O-band original 1260 to 1360 nanometer, E-band extended 1360 to 1460 nanometer, S-band short wavelength 1460 to 1530 nanometer, C-band conventional erbium window 1530 to 1565 nanometer, L-band long wavelength 1565 to 1625 nanometer, U-band ultra long wavelength 1625 to 1675 nanometer. Historically, there was only O-band, that is original band. The middle windows S and C bands most widely used. For DWDM, we use C and L bands. The minimum frequency separation between two channels are called channel spacing. Historically, there was only O band. The middle windows S and C bands most widely used. For DWDM, we use C and L bands. The minimum frequency separation between two channels are called channel spacing. History of DWDM: late 90s, 64 to 160 channels in 1550 nanometer window. Next generation DWDM system, channel spacing of 0.2 to 0.4 nanometer. Channel spacing is important criteria. Mid 90s, 16 to 40 channels in 1550 nanometer window. DWDM, channel spacing of 0.8 to 1.6 nanometer. Early 90s, 2 to 8 channels in 1550 nanometer window. Passive or second generation WDM, channel spacing 3.2 nanometer. In 80s, two channels wideband WDM, 1310 nanometer and 1550 nanometer, only two channels. First in 1980s, two channels wideband WDM, 1310 and 1550 nanometer only. Early 90s, 2 to 8 channels in 1550 nanometer window. Passive or second generation WDM, channel spacing 3.2 nanometer. In mid 90s, 16 to 40 channels in 1550 nanometer window. Channel spacing 0.8 to 1.6 nanometer. In late 90s, 64 to 116 channels in 1550 nanometer window. Next generation DWDM system, channel spacing 0.2 to 0.4 nanometer. A basic DWDM system contains several main components: terminal multiplexer, line repeater amplifiers, intermediate optical terminal, which we can call dual term also, DWDM terminal demultiplexer, and OC channels, optical supervisory channels. The basic DWDM system contains several main components: terminal multiplexer, land amplifiers, intermediate optical terminal, DWDM terminal demultiplexer, and optical supervisory channel. There is three are function transponders: retransmission, retiming, and reshaping. They are function, retiming, reshaping, and retransmission. Benefits of DWDM: capacity increase, large aggregate transmission capacity, upgradability, customer growth without requiring additional power to be laid, flexibility, optical airdrop multiplexer, optical cross connect, scalability, the possibility to add new nodes to the network, network transparency, independency of data rate format and protocols. Benefits of DWDM: capacity increase, large aggregate transmission capacity, upgradability, customer growth without requiring additional fiber to be laid, flexibility, optical airdrop multiplexing, OEDM, optical cross-connect, OC, scalability, the possibility to add new nodes to the network, network transparency, independency of data rate format and protocols. Thank you.